Divorce for me was two parents playing a game of tug of war with their child. I was constantly being tugged and pulled. There was a time in my life where I thought, if God loved me, he wouldn't do this. What child wants to choose who to live with? It ultimately felt like I was hurting one of my parents. I love my dad, but I did know that living with my mom would be the better choice. I would just see my mom sometimes. She'd sit down and just start crying. I saw someone who was always happy, always laughing, changed into a sad and depressed person. She had no one in her corner. One of the hardest things for me was leaving the home that I grew up in. It was my childhood home. We needed someplace to live. If we don't figure something out, we're gonna be pretty much homeless. My mom said, Leon, we're gonna be in this program called Fellowship Housing, and I was like, Fellowship, who? I always saw my mom as like Superman. She was like super mom, pretty much. So when she first started talking about Fellowship Housing, I was like, but you don't need that. You're mom, you're good. She talked to me about how they were gonna help her start a budget and help her pay her rent as well. I took part in helping her with it. I would do the math for her. It became an activity for me and her to do. One of the first things I noticed when my mom went into Fellowship Housing was her attitude towards things and how that changed. Having case managers help her out every step of the way. They would talk to her and say, hey, we're here if you need it. We are your help. Coming into the program, my mom, she did have a lot of debt. She learned how to save her money and ended the program after the 2 years debt-free. Seeing my mom be on the stage when she did the graduation and all that, that was a huge thing for me. I was like, yeah, we made it. We did it. Now I'm studying integrative biology at the University of Illinois. I'm enlisted in the Army National Guard, but I'm also doing the ROTC program here at U of I. Seeing my mom go through that whole process was like, okay, if I want to be successful in life, I also have to work hard. And seeing that within my mom brought it out of me to become more like that. Seeing how the case managers helped my mom out, and then how I saw my mom help other moms in Fellowship Housing urged me to want to go out and help others as well. I thank God for Fellowship Housing. I got to see a woman who I cared about go from defeated to being successful. My mom, she's funny, she's loving, she's a mentor, a friend, and I'm so grateful for her. My life motto is don't be a victim, be a victor. And I truly saw that change within my mom. Fellowship Housing was like a catalyst. It speeds up the reaction. And you guys sped up her recovery to becoming a victor.